this woman went to Beatrice worked for this woman. She went to I think like one of those Asian countries like Malaysia, and brought back this. This is nice, right?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I feel nice.
Nice fabric, right? She was like, I'm not gonna. I was like, I'll wear it. Look, it's winter.
It's nice.
Yeah, and it's good fabric.
For the 18 years I've been involved with Paul Cripple, I have known about this concept album based on the life and times of Dave Insurgent that he so desperately wanted to put out. He'd always say that he wanted to change the ending. He was so sick and tired of the tragic ending connected to Dave Insurgent. So his intent was to pay homage to Dave so he could perhaps divert attention away from what he thought was a glamorization of tragedy. It was important to Paul that he put out a body of work that he could have more people, for once, look at other aspects of Reagan Youth and at the band as a whole, and especially Dave's short-lived life, instead of just focusing on his ending. For the majority of the Reagan Youth Reformation years, Paul was in contact with many musicians and singers alike, hoping that someone would partake in his vision. From his journey, he was only able to fairly put out one song, and that was Lucky 7 with Kenny Young on vocals. Every opportunity that came along never quite worked out as he envisioned, due to the multiple clashes. Paul and I formed a band called Dust Angel, and a lot of the songs I sung in that band are included in this concept album, Volume 3. I sang those songs, hoping that someday they'd become official Reagan Youth songs, but not with me as the singer of the band. I was always terrified of the idea of me singing for Reagan Youth. I was afraid of the potential shady criticism. I always thought Dave Insurgent's presence was so intimidating. He was an amazing lyricist, a great frontman. He was a visionaire, and I don't think of myself that way. Also, I know when someone's favorite band has a replacement singer and how the fans don't like that shit one bit. Paul was aware of that too. However, he genuinely loved playing music, touring, meeting his fans, and it was important for him to change that ending and to keep the message alive no matter the obstacles and slurs that came along with it. When Paul was diagnosed with cancer and it was clear to me that his days were numbered, I was anxious for him to be captured for what he's well known for, which is telling his stories, but on film this time around. Doing more podcasts, and of course, recording in the studio as much as possible. We both knew no singer would be able to learn the songs fast enough, nor fully perceive what this album really needs to convey. Time was everything, and it had to be used wisely. So it took me, Paul, of course, and our drummer, Mark Zapata, to get things really going. I've always believed in this project and have always romanticized about concept albums and how Pink Floyd did it, Queen, The Night at the Opera, and The Who with Tommy. I fully understand the position I took. I know that this is controversial. I think I know what everyone will say. It's all predictable at this point. Nevertheless, I think highly of this project, and if anyone blatantly wants to say otherwise and have their feelings all up in the bunch, I'll just repeat what Paul has said on numerous occasions, and that is, punk rock sucks. Sincerely, the American Idol wannabe, Madame St. Beatrice.
And I don't want to let you guys down, and I don't hate the haters. I hate. I don't hate haters.
Timmy's doing
Work out.